Oscar award-winning actor and his wife. They're working in Australia. Hanks was set to start filming a movie about the life of Elvis Presley. In a Twitter post, he describes their symptoms as similar to a cold with some body aches. Hanks says they both have slight fevers. Wilson is experiencing intermittent chills. He says the couple will they're going to stay isolated as long as public health and safety requires. Both Hanks and Wilson are 63 years old, so they are still over in Australia, recuperating and following what public health officials say as far as whatever that looks like for them to get back home.
Yeah. Sending a lot of positivity, obviously, to them, and hoping that everything works out. I'm excited still to see that finished product. I know he's working on that Elvis Presley film with Baz Luhrmann, who's one of my favorite directors.
Yes, from Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge, Romeo and Juliet. Like, he's a visionary. So I'm excited to see what comes of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, now there are a lot of things, of course, to keep in mind while you're trying to stay healthy. The CDC issued some guidelines on how to wash your hands, and I know that we talked about some songs that you can sing because it's recommended that you wash your hands for 20 seconds. So we did have some fun songs. Happy Birthday 2 times is one of them, but the recommended method from the CDC is you wet your hands with clean running water. You turn off the tap, apply soap, lather the backs of your hands in between your fingers and underneath your fingernails, and you scrub for at least 20 seconds. Now remember to wash your hands before, during, and after prepping food, before you eat, if you're caring for someone who is sick, before and after treating a cut or a wound, if you're changing a baby or cleaning up after a child, blowing your nose, coughing or sneezing after feeding or handling your pets, and of course touching garbage. So these are things that I'm sure we are all doing, which is great. So it's just more so continuing and being more consistent with that.
Absolutely. Yeah, I just did it right before we started the show.
Nice.
And I was singing Old Town Road.
You were?
Which was one of the things we talked about the other day. Yeah.
Yes. Now doctors do prefer good hand washing over hand sanitizer unless you're away from the sink and sanitizer is your only option.
Yeah, great tips.
Something I've been doing because, of course, washing your hands get really dry, and so I also make sure I keep, like a lotion or like a cocoa butter or something close to keep my hands from getting dry too.
Smart. Well, here, let's switch gears a little bit. Chick-fil-A announcing that it will begin selling its sauces in bottles.
Really?
Yeah, you see it right there. It's the first time the fast food restaurant will dive into retail sales. Starting this April and May, customers will be able to purchase 16-ounce bottles of Chick-fil-A's signature Chick-fil-A sauce and Polynesian sauces. Catering customers will have 5 sauce choices in 8-ounce bottles. Profits will be donated to the Chick-fil-A's Remarkable Future Scholarship Initiative, which helps team members pay for college.
This can get really dangerous.
Yeah.
Real quick, want to give a shout out because it is National Girl Scout Day. Happy National Girl Scout Day, ladies. Now, of course, the organization began as a way for girls to take part in service projects and outdoor adventures. Supporting Girl Scouts is easy. You can volunteer to be a troop leader, donate to your local troop, and of course, buy some cookies. So happy National Day, ladies. You definitely deserve it.
You do deserve it, and those cookies are delicious.